Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Mr. Bill's Neighborhood. If you're like me, you're planning for the next pandemic. So I'm going to show you some tricks of the trade of how to prepare. Let's put on our comfy hat. Can't do anything in these glasses.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
All right, boys and girls.
It's a neighborly day.
Let's see what Mr. Bill's going to show you today. As I was saying, like me, most of you are getting ready for this pandemic. More appropriately, the zombie apocalypse. So what are we going to do? Well, today we're going to review the Caldwell AR-15 mag loader. If you're like me, you have at least 50 magazines for your AR, and it's not easy loading them. So let's have a look. So this is the Caldwell AR-15 mag loader. As you can see, it's not a really complicated device, but there are some tricks of the trade that I'm going to show you. So, with that all said, let's begin. Let's load it up. You lock your magazine into the case. Now, here's the part to remember. The way this loader works is that it's spring compressed. So you have to actually compress that spring set. And let's just push that back before we start. Load your cartridge up. And there we have it. So the bullets fit right into that round. So with no further ado, let's start loading them up. The bullets sometimes fall. So if you hold the magazine charger like so, and I'll show you as I load this up, you can put as many as you need to. Load it in, boys and girls. So as you see, I'm loading up the rails here. I miss my music. But let's just go ahead and load this puppy up. Because you never know. The wrong individual try to get your bread, and presto, instant bread protection. How about that? Works better than a bread box. Even works better than the freezer, boys and girls. So, as you can see, I have it loaded, and let's move on to the next part. Let's see, I'm going to put a few more bullets in there. But I want to explain some tricks of the trade while we're doing this. So if you look, the magazine is now loaded. This particular loader, and it may be referred to as a magazine charger, holds enough to fill 30 rounds. All right? So we set that up. You make sure that the bullets are steady in there. You can actually load some more, and here's the fun part. So we've loaded up the magazine, the spring was compressed, so what's next? This is the fun part. If you've ever loaded a magazine, you know how long this takes. So hopefully this works out smoothly, but that's why we're doing a product review. 1, 2, 3. All right, boys and girls. Look at there, look at there. So, important things of note. If you are a shooter that uses an AR-15 or any other AR series styled gun, one of the things you run into is that occasionally you'll have a jam, right? Why is that? Well, the reason is because of the compression spring. You can see in there. puts a lot of force up against where the magazine loads into your AR-10 or 15 or whatever you may have. And you want to avoid jams. If your competition shooting, if your magazine holds 30, don't put 30 in there. Put 28, okay? Additionally, copper will jam less than steel. Steel, it'll jam in there and you'll be fighting with the gun. And, you know, a gun that doesn't shoot is worthless. So anyhow, that is it, boys and girls. So thanks for joining in on Mr. Bill's Neighborhood, and I'll see you later. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.